Hi, welcome to my video. My name is Rachel. This is Flosstube number 4, I believe. Yeah, 4. Today is Saturday, February 9th. I can't believe it's February already. But it is. So, I didn't have a video last weekend because I just ran out of time. That's probably, I'm probably gonna have to do videos every other week for the next few months until classes are done. But yeah. I cut my hair yesterday. It's all gone. It's shorter than I wanted. I told her I wanted it to here. And it's a little too short for me. But my hair grows really fast, so that's good. So, yeah. Other than that, we're really busy at work right now. I actually have to do some work tonight. And classes are really busy. I also have to write a paper this weekend. So, doesn't leave a lot of time for other stuff, but that's alright. So, it's cold again. It got warm this past weekend. Like, it was in the 60s, I think, a couple days, which for Ohio in February is like 40 or 50 degrees higher than what we usually have. So, but this weekend is cold again. At least it's not snowing. I'm super done with the snow. So, I'm gonna probably play with my hair a lot because it's super weird still because I just did it yesterday. So, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it, I guess. I get to pick a hair length that I like and just stick with it. Because I get these cycles going where I let it grow out. Like, it was about the middle of my back, maybe slightly longer. And I let it get that long, and then I get frustrated with it because it's heavy, and so I start getting headaches, and it's just ends up, I never know what to do with it. And so then I get really frustrated and I tell them just chop it all off. And then it gets short. I don't think I've ever had it this short before, which is because I don't like it. And I get it cut short, usually like here. And I don't really like short hair either. A whole lot. And so I let it grow out. So I need to find a length I like. And now that we're done with that bit of random things you didn't need to know. Thank you to everyone who has come back and watched this video, or hello if you this is your first one. I hope your past couple weeks were good. Today we're gonna, I finish. It's not cross stitch, but it's diamond painting, but it's a finish. And then I have some stuff that I've worked on. So, some lips, and I have a new start. And then at the end I have some haul. So, I guess I'll start with the finish first. So this is a diamond painting that I've been working on. Uh-oh. Okay, no. I thought one of the diamonds was coming off as I picked it up, but it wasn't. It was just dirt or something. Dust. I started this one in October, I think. Early October. And I don't diamond paint a whole lot. I kind of just do like a tiny section here and there when I feel like it. So it takes me a while to do them. But I finished. I think I got this one off of New Frog. I'm pretty sure it was New Frog. So there it is. Isn't it cute? Super Halloweeny. Look at the sparkle. I love the cats. I love them. So they're so cute. They remind me of my Loki. He's black with the eyes like that. So oh wow. I didn't even notice like this tree before. The trees and stuff in the background. I find it really interesting with diamond paintings how when I'm looking at it, you know, you have to stand a little bit far back from them. At least I think you do in order to see a lot of the detail. Or really any detail. But for me, I think even like seeing it through the screen like this, I'm recording on my iPad today, which is a little different than normal, so we'll see how that works. But anyway, seeing it through the screen, I can see even more detail than if I stand like, you know, a couple feet back from it. So I really like this one. I think it turned out really nice. I don't know that I'll get it. I'll probably get it framed, but I don't know when. I have another one. I haven't started it yet. That I'm actually going to do for my stepmom. So probably when I have that one done, I'll frame both of them. We'll see. I have quite a few diamond paintings. I probably won't buy any more anytime soon just because I don't do it that often. So it takes me a while. So I have enough to last me quite a while. I've been teaching my nephew how to do it. He's 4.5. I have a couple partial ones. And so when he's come over, he's kind of, it's a little too small for him to get it exactly where he wants it. But like, he picks what color he wants, and I tell him either what number to look for to put them, or what letter. Cat. She surprised me. What you doing? And so, but he's good about he can find the number that I tell him, and he knows, okay, to try and put it there. He usually misses slightly, so then we have to, but, he seems to kind of like doing it, so we'll see. I'm watching her because I'm afraid she's going to step on something. But, so that's my finish. Whips. I worked on 3 whips, and then I had a new start over the last few weeks. So, my first whip, I didn't work on a lot. I don't have a picture of it because it's just on my iPad. which I'm using to record, and I still can't remember to print things. But it's the Mystery Medieval Mansion Sal from Lakeside Needlecraft that was designed by Tiny Modernist. So I only worked on this one I think one day. So I didn't work on it a ton. I'm gonna end. I've been trying to keep at least up with the rooms, but I haven't even started working on room. You'll see. I haven't. Well, here's where I am. So I have rooms 1 and 2 done, and this side from the tower down is done. And then over the when I worked on this one this time, I finished filling in the roof on this side. I think I just had like 1 or 2 sections, and I brought the roof all the way over and did this little bit of the tower roof. So that's it. That's all I did. So room 3 actually already came out. I think it had already come out. I think it came out like 3 weeks ago. So I think my last video I mentioned that it came out. I haven't started it. That's next on the list now that the roof's done. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, room 4, which is this one over here, I think that comes out this coming week. So I was trying to at least keep up to where I could have the rooms done as they came out. No, I'm going to be behind. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay. So, yep. So that's what that is. So my goal for next time I work on this will be to get this room done or started. Probably done. Hopefully done before the next room comes out. But I'm not gonna count on it. This is my second cup of coffee for today. So if I'm a little, it's totally that. See my cute ghost mug from Mario. I have a lot of like novelty mugs like that. But I'm watching the cat because she's about to step on one of my projects. Okay, she's just gonna chill now. But yeah, so this is my second cup of coffee, which I don't usually drink that much coffee at once. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, second whip, which is the one that I worked on the most because I'm still obsessed with, is will look like this. It's Mini Ex Machina from Haid. The art is by Chris Ortega. I love this. I absolutely adore this. Yeah. It's definitely the thing I worked on the most. I moved it to a slightly bigger frame. I think the whole thing might fit now. We'll see. I'm not too worried about it. But, so, this is where I am. Doesn't it look awesome? Ugh. I love it. I love the clock. I was looking at the chart because there's probably 40 colors on this page in the clock. At one point I counted the strand, the part threads I had, and it was like 35 different colors. So I mean, there's got to be at least 40 colors in that clock, and I'm pretty sure that this is the single most heavy confetti portion of the entire project. Of course it's on page 1. So, but I'm having a lot of fun even with all the confetti. There's several colors that are only found in the clock. They're not used anywhere else. Like, I know I finished a couple colors because they only had like 14 or 15 stitches and they were all like right in here. I was like, are you kidding me? But, yeah, I love this. I love working on it. I love the way it's turning out. I changed the method of doing it slightly. So now I'm doing, before I was doing parking down the columns. Yeah, and now I'm doing the diagonals. So, but I was using this for the 90-day challenge and the full coverage fanatics group on Facebook, and then a couple weeks ago, I forgot to post on Monday. I'm not on Facebook a whole lot. Like, I'm not on Facebook basically ever. And so, I just completely forgot that I needed to do it, until Tuesday afternoon. So I was out of the official challenge, but I was still trying to do it just for myself. And then, there were a couple days the last couple weeks where I just didn't have time to stitch at all that day. So 90-day challenge is over for me. That's okay. I'm okay with it. I was starting to feel really guilty about how much time I was spending on this when I haven't put any more time since like Christmas in on my other full coverage piece. So I'm okay with failing to work on this every day. I guess. But I am still using it for the 1,200 stitches a month challenge in full coverage fanatics. So I only have, I think, about 300 more stitches for this month to go, and then I'll have my 1,200 February. So what I might try and do is finish putting in the 1,200 stitches on this, and then I might set this aside. Force myself to set it aside. And work on Dragon Attack and try and get the first page finished. Sorry, that's my phone. I keep getting notifications. I don't know what for, but I should have put it on silent. But the first page of Dragon Attack is actually fairly close to being finished, I think, if I remember right. So, yeah, I think once I get my 1,200 stitches in this, I'm going to set it down for just a little while I try and get the first page of Dragon Attack done. So, we'll see. I might change my mind. So, ugh. But, all right. My next whip is Remembrance by Joan Elliott that I'm doing as a memorial for my daughter. And I have cat hair all over it. No, I actually I'm happy with the progress. I was surprised I got as much done as I did. I want to move it out of the Q-snap though. So last time I only had this part done. So I added her skirt, and that's her hand that's holding up her skirt. Hopefully I did the fractional stitches right. It's the first time I've ever done fractionals. So maybe if I did this side. I don't know. We'll figure this out at some point, right? Sorry. Better or worse? I don't know. But, so the green is Krynic. So it's sparkly. Oh, forgot. This one I'm doing on a, it's 28 count white opalescent by Zweigart. So the green is Krynic. It wasn't awful to stitch with. I'm glad it was just a small section though. There's 2 other Krynics in this, and I'm really tempted to maybe pick up Petite Treasure Braid and see if I like that better, because I've heard that that's a little easier to work with. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, this is the first time I think I was saying I'm very distracted and rambly. Sorry. But this is the first time I did fractional stitches, was for her hand. And so I'm really hoping that once the back stitching goes in, you can tell that it's a hand. So, hopefully. I have a big frame that I think I'm, like a scroll frame that I think I'm going to move this to if I can figure out how to put it together. Because I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come down and work on her dress down instead of going up anymore. Just because I was going up because I don't really like working up a whole lot. I prefer working down. But, sorry. Oh my goodness. But, I think I want to work down and work on her dress some more. So, move it to the, I want to move it, I think, to the, try and move it to the scroll frame, if I can. I'm really worried about using it, and I don't know why. It's also very big. I don't know why I got one that big. Seems silly, but hey. We'll be alright. Figure it out. So, last but not least, I haven't started. I mentioned a couple last video or the video before that I was planning on starting Dessert Bear by Soda Stitch, and the fabric hadn't come in yet. It came in time for, I think I showed it. Yeah, I showed it my last video. So I just started this yesterday. So and I'll show you and then I'll explain. So I started last night, and that's how far I've got. I started up in this bear, so it's the very top of the bag of bread. So I'm stitching this on, it's 32 count mint Lugana from Picture This Plus. Someone really needs to get a hold of me. I never get this many messages and stuff this early. But, what was I saying? Oh, right. It's 32 count Mint Lugana from Picture This Plus. And I love the fabric. It's super gorgeous. This is the first time I'm working on 32 count, and I absolutely love it. I think I love it more than 28 count. So I will definitely be... I have some other 32 count for a few other projects that I have figured out fabric for. I don't really keep a fabric stash. I just kind of buy fabric as I figure out a specific project that I want to stitch on a certain fabric. Maybe that'll change, but for now, that's how I'm doing things. I'm very squirrely today. I'm sorry. But so yeah, I'm loving the 32 count. However, so there's several different ways you can stitch this, obviously. You can stitch it all in a row, on pillows, only one of them. So I was going to do it just in a row like this. And it is, what? It's, I think 300, yeah, it's 348. 348 stitches for the width. Or the width. I always get confused. And I put it in my fabric calculator because I'm really bad at that stuff. Math is... Anyway. And to have a 2-inch border, I needed 26 inches of 32 count. Perfect. I got a... the fabric I bought, this... I got, it's 18 by 27. Perfect. Until I measured it when I was about to start it. And it is not 27 inches. It was 25 and a half. And I probably still could have made it work, because that would still be what? It's an inch and a half shorter than what I needed. Or it's only like half an inch. So I could have made it work, and it would have been just over an inch for the borders. But that was making me really nervous and really kind of anxious. And I get really anxious starting new projects. When it comes to actually like putting in the first couple stitches and making sure that my borders are okay and that I'm starting in the right place. The whole process just makes me really anxious. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like, this is probably weird, but I don't really like starting new things. For that reason, because I get too caught up in making sure that I'm have enough room for everything, and it makes me, cat, luckily she jumped over the projects. I probably should not leave them here. One or the other cats will probably end up on top of them. But I have an anxiety disorder. Too much information time, right? I have general anxiety, and this is just, for some reason, putting those first few stitches in makes me super anxious every time. So for me, a new start, I like new starts because I like stitching on something new, but I don't like new starts because it's, until I get those first few stitches in, I'm like a mess. But I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the 32 count. And anyway, right. I did all that because I was talking about how I don't have enough fabric. So what I decided, because what I was looking at it and I was like, well, I can make it work. I debated still just doing them in a row like this because I think it's really cute. But I was too afraid. So instead what I'm doing is I'm going to do 2 rows of 2. So I'll have these 2 in the row, and then I'll move this one down below this and this one down below this one. And it'll be basically a perfect square almost, interestingly enough, I think. And there's plenty of room on the fabric for that. As long as my counting and math, counting and math is right. I should only need like 16 by 16. So with a 2-inch border. So I should be good there. And if I'm not, I'll probably cry. No, it'll be good. So, alright, so that's all my whips. That's all the work I put in the last couple weeks. I do have some haul, so if that doesn't interest you, then thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. But if you do like haul, I actually have quite a bit. I think it's quite a bit. I got a 1, 2, 3 stitch order this week. So I got, this is a kit from Vervaco. It's Butterfly Fairy. I love it. I think it's super, super pretty. So I got Lilac Fairy a few weeks ago. And she's running around like a crazy cat. She's usually the one that just sort of sits and relaxes, but she's running around like a crazy cat. But I got Lilac Fairy by Vervaco. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. A few weeks ago, last month. I don't remember when. And Butterfly Fairy is super pretty too. So look at that moon. I can't wait. I have no idea when I'll stitch it, but I have it. And then I got Titania by Mirabilia. I'm like, I love her. I love her wings. I think they're gorgeous. So. And I got, The Time Traveler by Joan Elliott. I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so I'm probably gonna, I've kind of started calling her Jodie in my head. After the actress that's currently playing the Doctor. So, Jodie Whittaker. So, again, I don't know when I'll stitch any of these. But I haven't. And I got Fairy of the Wind by Joan Elliott. I think this one is fairly new. I love her dress. I love it. I love how it looks like it's whipping about. Like the greens. I think she's awesome. So, I think this is a new series she's doing this year, isn't it? Yeah. I know. Bury the Wind. And then I bought something that I'm terrified to actually do. It's my first chatelaine. It's called the Fairy Flower Garden Mandala. And isn't that just... Wow, the glare. Take it out. Sorry for the noise. I should have taken it out to start with. But that's what it'll look like. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. But I'm terrified of it. I wanted to do a chatelaine because it's a chatelaine. And this was the one that I liked the best of the ones that I was looking at. And I'm very intimidated by how thick the chart is. I know a lot of it. I flipped through it, and I know that that's because a lot of it is, she gives very precise instructions on how to do specialty stitches and things like that, which is what scares me, is the specialty stitches, because I've never done anything like that. But I also looked at how much it was going to cost to kit it up, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be doing it. But that's it for haul. Oh, that's not true. I did also buy, I was watching, I don't think her most recent, I think the one before, from Jessie Marie Does Stuff. And she showed a picture of a chart she got from Tilton Crafts called High Priestess by Takaki. The art is by Takaki. And oh my god, it was gorgeous. I was like, I need that too. So, yeah. I actually ended up buying 3 Takakis. Tilton Crafts was having a sale, where you got, I think I got 30% off. So I got, and they're on my iPad, and I didn't print out pictures, because I am a terrible. But I got, Athena, and Prior, and High Priestess. So, I have no idea. Last thing I needed was more full coverages after buying 6, maybe 8 Hades. I think I bought 8 Hades last month when they were having their 50% off sale. But, whatever, right? It's fine. No regrets, right? So, anyway, that is, I don't think you can really see her. Let's see if I can. Look at her. She looks like she's the queen, huh? Which, she's very aptly named after the Egyptian goddess Isis, who was the Egyptian queen goddess, and right, queen, I think so. And she does this, and I call it surveying her kingdom, because she's in charge. Loki and I are here to indulge her. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I'm all over the place today. But so videos every other week probably until I'm done with classes. I'm gonna stop talking into my coffee cup so you can actually understand me. Every other week until I'm done with classes for the summer. And yeah, thank you to everyone who is. Oh my goodness, is it really 40 minutes? Oh. Yikes. Too much talking. But so thank you to everyone who watched the whole video. And has been watching and commenting. I really appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.